So we're going down there.
Welcome to our channel. We're Paul and Tan and we're travelling around Australia in our troopy. We're so glad we took the time to explore the Lincoln National Park before heading up the west coast of the Eyre. Join us as we highlight some of our fave places. Enjoy the video. Good morning from Coffin Bay. It's a bit of a different morning this morning. I think got up with such enthusiasm this morning to film the sunrise, and there hasn't actually even been one. So we've packed up. We are leaving the campsite. We're going to drive to the other side of the peninsula to a place called Point Avoid. The water's like glass, isn't it? It's quite a damp feeling this morning. It's not overly warm, but it's not blowing a gale. But look at the water. It's just like, it's almost pre-storm, don't you reckon? It almost feels like it's going to be a storm. Wow, look at that. There's not a soul on the road yet. Everyone's still in bed. It's a funny old day. Like, honestly, was expecting to see this glorious sunrise over the bay, and it was pretty much like this as soon as we got up. So there's been so much cloud cover. So I'm not sure what today's got in store. We're heading up the west coast towards Elliston. I think that's where we're staying tonight. Gonna grab some brekkie on the way out of Coffin Bay this morning. We wanted to get on the road early to try and just see some of these things that we missed yesterday, and it's good because, as I said, there's nobody around. So, but yeah, and
the new troopy friend.
Oh yeah,
for coffee this morning.
Yeah, that's right. Someone else that we met on the road, and they're in the area, so we're going to catch up with him, Werner, as well. Yep. So that's cool. Yeah. So we'll show you around once we get out of the car. Beautiful coastline, hey? It's so rugged. Look at that up there. This is the Point Avoid lookout. We think we're going towards it anyway. It's really cold up here. Paul spotted something in the water as per usual, just to the left of where he's standing. I think it's a seal. There he is. His little head's just popped up. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in close enough to see him, but he's definitely down there.
Try on your phone and I'll take that down.
Yeah. You're not going to walk down?
Yeah. Well, we'll jump off. There he is. Check this place out. This is the Golden Island Lookout. dolphins down there, huh? Look,
Yeah.
straight
Oh
in
my
front.
goodness.
Oh God, look at them. I don't know if you can see these. Just down there. That's Golden Island. We've got a reef all the way across. Bloody spectacular.
As we exited the Lincoln National Park, we were so thankful that we took the time to explore this incredible piece of coastline. We had a quick stop in Coffin Bay and met up with our friend Werner from Salt and Carbon at the local coffee caravan. This place made fantastic coffee and we highly recommend popping in and supporting their business. We hit the road with Werner as we'd planned to travel together as much as possible as we make our way across the Nullarbor into WA. Okay. Do you want to let him know it's a bit of a goat track? Haven't done much narratives this morning, so I better let you know where we're actually at. We are on our way to Gallipoli Beach. If anyone has seen our previous videos from South Australia, you'll know that we've actually been here before. But for those of you that haven't seen our vids, here's a second chance. Second chance at seeing it. So it's pretty much, it's not really well signposted or mapped from the main highway. It's where they actually filmed the movie Gallipoli, which was made, I think, in the 80s. But the track out to the beach itself is a bit like this. It's a bit like a bit of a goat track. So it's slow old going, but it's definitely worth it when you get there. We've got our friend following us, Werner. He's behind us in his troopy, and he hasn't been out here before, so we're taking him around, showing him a few sights. And yeah, we'll hold on and see you at the end. Oh, look at the water. Wowee. So we're going down there. Gonna go down there. We didn't. Some people that were here before us just warned us there was a snake over the other side of the track, but as long as it stays on the other side, we're okay. And yeah, we're going to go down to the beach, chuck the drone up. down the Gallipoli Beach track, which was really nice. It's taken us about an hour to get there and back. Walk down to the beach. On the way back up we saw a snake right in front of where we were walking. And then just trekked back out and are now heading towards Gallipoli Beach. Paul's just doing we just got rid of some rubbish and Paul's just doing a bit of a check around of the car, make sure all the bits are still on it. And then, yeah, we're heading onto the highway to go to Gallipoli Beach. The weather's turned out to be really lovely at the moment.
My GPS in any case says we need to carry on with this road to get to Cold Point, so...
Okay, well let's try that. I suppose there's worse tracks we've been on.
It looks like a good snorkel spot, like all the way along the edge. doesn't it?
Yeah.
This place is pretty amazing. The water is crystal clear. It looks so inviting, but it's not overly warm today. But gosh, it would be fabulous for snorkeling, I reckon. Yeah, there's a lot to see. We're at Coles Point, which is probably one of the nicest beaches I've even seen ever. We saw a pod of dolphins not long ago come in. It's just fantastic. We've been sitting here for well over an hour, just having a coffee and just soaking up the views. The colours are incredible and there's hardly anyone here. There's a few people, but absolutely beautiful. We're just going to head around to Gallipoli Beach now, have a look at the rock pools and check it out a bit. But this coastline, oh, it's magnificent. Oh, wowie. This coastline just keeps on giving, hey. Look at that. We're at the Cummings monument. I think the place is called Kiana. Gosh, this is actually broken off. Oh, maybe not. It looks like it's broken off. But look at this spectacular coastline. Hi guys, we've just arrived at Elliston and it's about 4:30, so I'm just going to get dinner on. So tonight we're going to have chicken thighs wrapped in bacon with a bunch of vegetables that we have in the fridge still. Trying to keep the veggie supply down a bit so we don't have to cart too much across the border. So I'll prepare these now and then I'll prepare all the veg and we'll cook it all in the Weber. So I'm wrapping, oh, this looks delicious. I'm wrapping the chicken thighs up in streaky bacon. So it should be pretty tasty. There's a lot of bacon here. So it's going to be a delicious meal. This is actually a bit of a favourite. We've had this one numerous times before and really enjoyed it. It's pretty easy to prepare. So basically I just wrap the chicken in the bacon and skewer it with a toothpick and stick it all in the baking dish, and then I'll just lay any extra stuff across. So chicken and bacon in the baking dish, and then I'll just throw a bunch of vegetables in it as well. So anything that we've got left, so we've got potatoes, which we use the little baby potatoes because they don't take as long to cook. So we've got a few of those, some mushrooms. The mushrooms don't last very long, so we've got to try and use those up. Some carrots and some cauliflower. And some green beans as well, which I'll just chop the ends off. Oh, I've actually got some broccoli here as well, so bear with me 1 second. I'm just preparing this inside because there's a few flies buzzing around outside, so and I'll just throw the lid on this, and then it takes about probably an hour. Funny thing with chicken thighs are though, sometimes you just got to leave them a little bit longer because they tend to be a little bit pink in the middle. So yeah, this one's pretty delicious actually, and it doesn't take hardly any prep. So anyway, I'll finish chopping this and I'll show you what it looks like before and what it looks like after. Okay guys, let's stick the lid on it. So that's what we're dealing with Just chuck the old lid on it to pack it down a little bit, I think, and pop the lid on it, and then Paul will stick it in the Weber for about an hour. So we've just had dinner. We've pulled into the Elliston caravan park and discovered that there is a historic jetty over the road from the caravan park. So the sun's beautiful, it's just going down. So we're just going to go for a walk over to the historic jetty, which according to Google Maps is how far? 4 minutes away. All right. So we haven't explored this place before. So we're going to give it a bit of a crack tonight, and what we don't see tonight we'll jump on tomorrow and have a bit of a look. Going to get a cracking sunset by the looks. Oh, it is cold. We just met this couple, this older couple. Oh, there's the jetty. We just met this older couple walking in the opposite direction. They said, oh, it's cold down there, but you'll survive. I'm glad. It's always comforting to know that we'll survive.
The second part.
Yeah, maybe we won't survive. Nah, this looks pretty cool. We actually did notice a heap of people in the caravan park with their fishing rods and buckets and stuff. So we knew that there wasn't very far to some sort of fishing thing. What's this called? Waterloo Bay or something, isn't it?
Bay, yeah.
Waterloo Bay. All right. So this is just right next door to the caravan park. I just love these old, well, it's not old, it's still functioning by the looks of it, but I love these silos. Don't know why.
Thanks again for watching. We're really loving sharing our travel memories with you, and you can support our channel by smashing that subscribe button and like and comment on our videos too. It really does enable us to continue our travel vlogging with you, and it's free. See you in the next episode. Cheers!